That's to pay homage to all the COVID-19 victims, first responders, doctors, paramedics, nurses, teachers, family members, police officers, probation officers, office keepers, librarians, teachers. I already said teachers. But anyway, we're all innocent. We're all innocent, you know. It's sad, sad, sad. It's not getting any better, it doesn't look like. But anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to affect everybody on the planet at least once. And I hope I do that. Today I'm having water. Saturday. Let's do the Saturday in the Park song. Saturday in the park sounds like the 4th of July. People shooting, stabbing, killing, and nobody even knows the reason why. Saturday in the park sounds like the 4th of July. Is that a woman or an androgynous guy? Saturday in the park sounds like the 4th of July. People shooting, stabbing, killing, and nobody even knows the reason why. Saturday in the park feels like the 4th of July. There's a man selling ice. Screams, $20 a gram. Saturday in the park sounds like the 4th of July. People waiting in line just to get high. Saturday in the park. How many people are gonna die? Saturday in the park sounds like the 4th of July. Saturday in the park. The man in blue shakes his head as he walks by. But today I looked at WGN or GWN, Chicago News. There's 2 stabbings just 15 minutes ago. Chicago. Yep. Yep. What does GWN stand for? Or WGN? It's called WGN. We've got the N-word. Lots of them. Lots of them. Son of a bitches. You know. It's sad. People in Chicago, 2 stabbings in 15 minutes ago. And take a look at the illegal immigrant crime report. How many of those people are molesting kids? How many of those people are molesting kids? And I blame that on the Democrats, because the Democrats, this is what's sad, the Democrats have those people that say, no borders, no walls, no USA at all. And I blame those kids that are getting molested on the Democrats. We need to vet people, you know, because if they're criminals and stuff like that, why let them in? You know, most of the stuff's in North Carolina, you know. Most of it's in North Carolina. And it's sad. That state's just shitty. And people in Portland, I don't know what's going on in Portland. I have no clue. You know. I don't know what they're fighting over, what they're arguing over. They just want to destroy stuff, you know. That's all they want to do. They don't want to destroy their stuff. They want to destroy somebody else's stuff. That's the problem, you know. But if you watch the videos, it's the Caucasians that are causing it, you know. They'll stir up trouble, and then they'll walk away and just laugh their ass off, man, you know. And some of those people are getting paid by George Soros and the Democrats and stuff like that. Some of those people are actually getting paid, you know. The COVID-19, a lot of people think it's fake, but it's not. It's not a fake. It's not fake. It's real. It's a man-made virus to kill you. It's a man-made virus to kill human beings, you know. And what could be fake could be the testing and the antidote or the vaccine or whatever. That could be fake, you know. See, the thing is, Bill Gates is going to be behind it. And if you know Bill Gates' MO, how he does it, Bill Gates, how he rolls or whatever you want to call it. Okay, he'll put out a product and it may not be ready for marketing, but he doesn't care because the public are the ones, it's called like quality assurance, quality control or whatever, you know. See, there could be a lot of vaccines that are going to go out in the market. And we don't know the side effects, but the humans are going to be quality assurance, you know. As soon as they start hearing people passing away from that shit, That's when they know. But that's the way Bill Gates rolls. He puts shit out. He makes $1 million. He doesn't care because, if he gets sued, what the fuck? He's already made, $2 billion, man, in 6 months or 6 weeks or whatever. He doesn't care. So remember that. The COVID-19 is an actual real virus. The testing and the vaccines may be fake. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying it's maybe fake. Just be advised. You know what I'm saying? Because Bill Gates, I don't trust Bill Gates, at all. He's supposed to be for the humanity of the world. He's not. He could have fixed the Africans in Africa, the blacks in Africa, from starving. So easy. But he never did. He just started giving them vaccines, and there's people dying every day in Africa of starvation. That's sad. This should never ever happen here on this planet. There should be nobody ever starved to death, ever. Unless they're trapped in the mountains or something like that. For 4 or 5, 6 days, or maybe they'll starve that way. But in society, of any type of society, there should be nobody going hungry at all, and there should be nobody without electricity at all. That should be free electricity, free food for humanity. And I don't know where this program is, if it's in New York, or I think it could be New York, around the East Coast or whatever. But anyway, it's the same thing over in Dubai. They have vending machines out on the streets. In Dubai, you can go there two times a day. Go in there, grab you a sandwich, grab you an apple, grab you something to drink or whatever. I don't know how they monitor or whatever, but I think it's 2 times a day. Same here. They have like coolers and stuff like that out on the streets. You go out, get whatever you need for the day, a little bit of food for you and your family. Some bananas, some apples, and juice, and sandwiches, and milk, and stuff like that for free. It doesn't cost, And I saw that today on the news this morning. It's an excellent job. We should have done that years ago, But no, we pay $5-6 for a cup of coffee, without even batting an eye. Sometimes even 2 or 3 times a day. But that makes that guy rich, billionaire, whoever the hell that is. Did their own Starbucks. But it's sad. But watch whatever Bill Gates is doing, because that's the way he rolls. He takes people's ideas. He takes it from, because if you saw Steve Jobs or whatever, seen that one with Ashton Kutcher? He took some ideas from Steve before he died. He kept them, he put them out on the market before they were even ready. But now Windows 10 is supposedly the last Windows is ever going to be, and that's everybody's going to get it. Where's the tweaker? I don't know, Juan. Where's your brother 2 or 3? But anyway, what was I saying? Windows 10 is going to be the last Windows, and Bill Gates got the monopoly on it all the way. He's monitoring everything. People don't say, "Oh, we're not being monitored." Okay, listen to this. BTK. That's what's for the election right now. BTK. Biden, Trump, and Kanye. Bind, torture, crazy. BTK. But the way they caught him, and this was years and years ago, it wasn't the computer. It was just off the printer itself. They could trace it all the way back to a printer. He printed off a letter and sent it to the police. And they tracked him back that way. Okay, now listen to this. Here in Idaho, that lady that's supposedly in there for her kids missing and killing her kids or whatever, her ex-brother-in-law is dead. They pinged his phone 6 months later and dug up the kids. See, he was on her father-in-law's property, and they pinged that guy's phone. They traced it after he was dead already. That's how much they're tracing us, for reals, man. They're tracking us that much. People don't think so, but they are. Let's see, I got a good nickname for you, One-Eyed Willie. Yeah, but I'm going to get this other eye fixed. One-Eyed Willie, yeah. Slick Willie. See, that's one thing that I could say about, what's her name, Princess Di. She had 2 boys. This is what's too weird. She had 2 boys, 2 sons. I can't say anything bad about Princess Diana except for this. She named one Harry and one Willie. So over there it's Harry Willie, talking about your penis. Isn't that weird? I don't know if she ever thought about that or not. Yeah, I might have to change the name of the show because pretty soon I can see. This eye, oh man. I am so glad I can see. It's unreal. Ha 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 ha. Let me see. I got a nickname for you. Okay. Juan, how come where's your brothers 2 and 3? It's like Jose. Let's see. How did you lose your sight? I had cataracts. I had cataracts in both eyes. Yeah, I was going blind. I'll give you another Mexican joke. Jose. Is Jose connected to Jose B? Here's another one. Christmas in July for Hispanics. Corona. Everybody likes Corona beer? Okay. This is going to be the Hispanic Corona. Hispanic Christmas. We're going to get a 6-pack of Corona and a 6-pack of tamales. So when they open up the tamales, they'll say, oh, I got beef, I got chicken, I got pork. 6 different types. Oh, I got dog, I got cat, I got a rat. Hispanic Christmas in July. Corona and tamales. Tamales. What an asshole I am. Oh yeah, I want to correct myself because it's called capacitor. That's what it's called. It's called a capacitor. Let's see. 8, 6. I don't know. That's funny. Yeah, I'm kind of funny myself, man. Not funny, haha. Funny, strange. No. But it's called a capacitor. That's what I was trying to think of. It's going to be a Palmer carbon capacitor. Like I told you about the taser guns used to run off the 9 volts. How they could make a 9 volt into 9,000 volts. It was a capacitor. Okay, that's what we got to make. We got to make capacitors made out of Palmer carbon material. It's going to be really light. It's going to have a lot of power. You know. Like, it can fly a plane for reals, man. Without fuel, without gas, without anything. We need to get rid of the combustible engines. We got to do that. Juan, where are you from? Texas? Or did Juan leave? Well, I still got one viewer. That's all I got. I got Juan. I don't even have 2 or 3. Juan just left. I don't even have a viewer left. But anyway, that's what we have to do. We have to get rid of all the combustible engines. All of them. And go to electric. Everything is electric. Lawnmowers, chainsaws, motorcycles, whatever. We have to get rid of that. And go all electric. Power should be free. Food should be free. You know. And let me see what else. But the capacitor is called a capacitor. And I don't know how they charge it, but it would be made out of Palmer carbon. They'd take coal and crush it, pulverize it down to finest powder you can believe. And then like fly paper or whatever, put it on there, smash it down, roll it up, like the size of a Pringles can. And that capacitor could last a long time. You could run your car, man. You know, with just a little bit of electricity. And then you can recharge it somehow, you know. But it'd be really light because we have to look into the future. I told people about this 30 years ago, man. I told people about the electric cars that are coming and stuff like that. We wouldn't even have to pay for our transportation, you know. And the people in New York and stuff, they don't have cars anyway, you know. They have to pay so much money for their apartments that are shitty that they're never there, you know. But, you know, you'd have a vehicle pull up to your house. You just punch it into your phone. Next thing you know, here comes a vehicle. You may not even have a driver in it. You just get in it, tell her where you want to go. It'll go, you know. You can send a driver's seat if you want. It doesn't matter. But there'll be no accidents, nothing, no DUIs. But we have to get rid of all combustible engines, all of them. And what else is going on? Oh, baseball, football, all that stuff. Watching baseball right now. It's the Cubs and somebody else. I can't remember who it is. But anyway, there's nobody in the audience. That's what's too weird because the Kansas City Chiefs just signed that one guy up for $500 million. $500 million to play. He signed a contract for that. And if nobody's in the audience to buy tickets, how are they going to pay that $500 million? That one person could make the franchise go broke. Especially if they're going to have to change their names because it was the Chiefs and the way the times are changing now. But the computer is the greatest equalizer of all time. There should be no prejudice, nothing. Like that one guy just passed away, Lewis. I'm going to upset a lot of people about this. I didn't know the guy. He's probably a great man. He's for civil rights. That's cool and all that stuff. I understand the civil rights in the 60s and 70s. I lived through it. But I didn't keep up on who Lewis was. I didn't know who he was, because I was driving truck 12 hours a day. I didn't watch news. I didn't care. Just in there trying to make money. On my days off, trying to sleep, trying to clean house and different things like that. But I think it's kind of warped and demented. I never like viewings. I don't go to viewings for funerals at all. At all. I won't do a viewing. To me, it's warped. The person's dead. There's nothing there. That's a shell. Their spirit's already gone. I don't know. But I'm going to make a lot of people mad because they're going to take that body and they're going to go from one state to another and back and town to town. And to me, that's warped and demented. If this guy, he probably was a great man, because I told you I don't know that much about him. I'm ignorant. I can already tell you that now. But they're having ribbons, blue ribbons or purple ribbons or whatever it is for his funeral dedicated to him because he was such a great man, like Martin Luther King and stuff like that. So they should have a flyby in every state. One plane goes all across the United States, all the way back, goes to Alaska, goes to Hawaii, and has a purple ribbon or a blue ribbon, whatever, behind it. They're pulling it. Instead of taking a body from state to state. To me, that's warped and demented, and it always has been. I never believed in viewings, ever, ever, ever. I've seen them before, and it burns an image in your head, This one here is going to be different because the COVID-19, I don't know if you can get close enough to see this guy, but it's sick. To me, it's sick. What else is sick is Hillary Clinton. The day after, the next day, Hillary said that she would be the right person for the job. People are asking, you're going to be you'll be great for that job. The dude wasn't even buried yet, and Hillary Clinton's right there. That really upset me too. It rubbed me the wrong way. This thing right here, the viewing type thing, is rubbing me the wrong way too. It might upset you because I say that. I just don't believe in the viewings, See, like here in the United States, when somebody dies, we wear black. I always wear black. But over in like India and different places like that, when somebody dies, they wear white, We're all on the same planet. How come one wears white, one wears black? It's kind of strange, but I don't believe in viewings. Anyway, let's get back to the COVID-19. COVID-19, okay, like I said, it's a man-made virus. It is for real. The testing and the vaccine may be fake. Okay, may be fake. I'm not saying it's fake, but it may be fake. But before you take the vaccine, this is what I say you should do. Make sure Bill Gates takes it, the Democrats, the Republicans, all the politicians, mayors, police officers, judges, lawyers, all those guys. Make sure they do the vaccine before they give it to the public. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a guinea pig. Don't be a guinea pig. The thing is that this COVID-19, it's time released. How do they know it's 2 weeks? Because I always say quarantine for 2 weeks, 14 days or whatever. How do they know? They don't know so much about this stuff. Because it has the AIDS virus in it, supposedly. AIDS could be dormant for years, Same with herpes. I guess you could have herpes on your face or genital herpes or whatever, and it could be dormant for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and all of a sudden it could come out and you could spread it to somebody else. Okay? How do they know this COVID-19 is only dormant for two weeks or whatever? They always say quarantine for 2 weeks. How do they know that? And see, the testing, there's so many people lining up for testing. I wouldn't take a vaccine, not unless for sure you knew you had the virus. That's just me. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on the internet. I wouldn't take a vaccine, not unless I knew I actually had COVID-19. I'd make sure that somebody else took it. Bill Gates, make sure Bill Gates had it. Oprah, Nancy Pelosi. Have those guys get in the front of the line. Take those vaccines. Well, it looks like I got one viewer. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, if it's one or two. It's hard to say. But yeah, I wouldn't take a vaccine. Just quarantine yourself. Like I said before, take multiple vitamins, drink orange juice. Don't go out in public, By now we should have everything already put up. Your food, you should have enough food, you should have enough toilet paper. You wouldn't have to go out. Just go outside, get some sunlight, go out in your yard, mow your yard, do whatever, But the vaccine, I'm not for sure, I don't think I'm going to take it, because they don't know. Like I said, Bill Gates, he puts out shit before he even knows how good it is, And you will be the quality assurance, quality control. The humans that take it first, But to me, I think the politicians, the mayors, judges, lawyers, shit like that should do it. They should be first in line to take this vaccine. But anyway, I only got one viewer, but I'm glad you're here. Have a good weekend. This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. And talk to you tomorrow. Try to teach something. Maybe I'm just stupid. But have a good day.